Well, he was one of the few independent observers allowed into the front lines during the final stages of Sri Lanka's war with the Tamil Tigers. Historian and writer Dr. SinhaRaja Tammita-Delgoda shared his experiences and stories at an event last night.
Dr. Tammita-Delgoda was granted access to the war zone in March and April of 2009. He says he was given a battered jeep, a driver, a Tamil bodyguard, an interpreter, and a Sri Lankan staff officer.
I was allowed in that battered van to go anywhere. I was like that no stage was just a controlled experience. The only time I think it became controlled was when my hand started to shake and I decided, well, it's time to go home.
He says his experiences and stories are very different than the narrative widely accepted in the West regarding the war in Sri Lanka.
It was not portrayed as a terrorist struggle. It was portrayed as a humanitarian issue and accepted as such. What may be the narrative which people do not see is what I saw is of people risking their lives to help civilians in distress, parting with their own rations, carrying wounded civilians, and a huge logistical operation to save civilians.
The Sri Lankan High Commission has been concerned recently over efforts to get a British documentary called Sri Lanka's Killing Fields aired in Canada. The High Commissioner says it could damage relations between Sinhala and Tamil communities here.
This sort of videos, propaganda coming out could divide the people and rake out the emotions and hostility.
Dr. Tammita-Delgoda was invited to speak by Sri Lankan associations in Canada.